We wake inside a frame they sold us. Bright screens, soft light, the same old story. Every channel tuned to the same frequency, while the ground under our feet keeps shifting. Draws the borders of the visible. Headline first, context later, if at all. They select the footage, crop the timeline, then call the crop the full picture. Music loops the mood they need this season. Hollywood writes the archetypes we wear. Hero, villain, victim, savior on rotation, until the difference between role and self dissolves. Cultural difference gets packaged as product. Identity as armor, then as a weapon. We are told to celebrate the fracture while the common language quietly erodes. This is the grand illusion, not a conspiracy with a single hand, but 1,000 incentives pointing the same way. Fear sells, compliance scales, doubt is expensive. What is real when the map replaces the territory? What is real when the story arrives before the evidence? Then the year the air itself felt policed, a novel virus, real enough in the data, yet the response became its own contagion. 2 weeks became 2 years of suspended lives. Schools closed, small businesses gutted, families separated by screens and rules that shifted weekly. Mass formation under fluorescent lights, neighbors reporting neighbors, experts speaking in unison, dissent labeled dangerous before it was tested. Psychological pressure sold as public health. Medical systems move faster than the evidence sometimes allowed. Mandates, emergency authorizations, then quiet revisions. Harms that were dismissed as anecdotes later appeared in the same journals that once buried them. Iatrogenic cost measured in excess, deaths, lost years, trust that will not return on demand. Ask the question without the approved vocabulary. Who decided which questions were allowed? Who funded the studies that never got funded? Who owned the platforms that throttled the search results? The same institutions that claimed certainty later walked back the certainty without apology. That is not science failing. That is authority protecting its own continuity. Look at the environment it created, a country of parallel realities. One side sees only malice, the other only coincidence. Both sides trained to treat the other as contaminated. Mental health numbers climbed while we were told isolation was the price of safety. Children lost developmental windows, workers lost the rhythm of ordinary competence. The body politic learned to distrust its own senses, because the official story kept changing its clothes and still demanded loyalty. This is the grand illusion, not a single puppet master, but interlocking systems that reward the narrative over the messy provisional truth. Media, music, film, medicine, policy, all optimizing for attention, compliance, continuity. What is real when the measurement itself is contested? What is real when the cost of being wrong is paid by people who never got a vote? The environment must change, not by swapping one set of approved voices for another, but by restoring the right to examine primary data without being declared a threat, by making institutions earn trust again through transparency instead of mandate, by treating cultural difference as fact, not as a permanent battlefield, by remembering that mass psychology can be steered by by fear as easily as by reason. And that medical power without accountability is just another form of control. The grand illusion ends the moment enough people prefer the uncomfortable evidence to the comfortable story. What is real is what remains after the incentives are stripped away, after the screens go dark, after we look at the actual numbers and at each other without the script. The map is not the